This is day 4 of traveling across Argentina. Over this last week, we've explored some of the most beautiful sights here in Argentina, beginning in Buenos Aires and doing some windsurfing across in San Juan, and now we are in La Rioja on top of this mountain range. Join us for one of the last days here in Argentina.
This is one of the most incredible things I've ever witnessed in my life. What you're gonna see today, towards the end of this video, couldn't be scripted if it tried. You're gonna see our whole crew here. This is Jeremy, he's a local, he's our translator. This is JJ, a photographer, and the next guy is Alex. What we're gonna see in this film is one of Argentina's last surviving mountain men. This man is 83 years old, blind, deaf, and lives in the mountains on his own. He has a house, he has a life, and he has animals. And the ability to go to his house and see how he lives is incredible. And I'm very happy to share that with you today, and I hope you enjoy the film.
Now, something about this Argentina trip that I really wasn't expecting is the diversity of the country, right? I don't know what you think of Argentina, but when I think of Argentina, I don't think of snow-capped mountains, I don't think of dried salt lakes, I don't think of wind karting, astrotourism, all that stuff. None of that comes to mind when I think of Argentina. And that's why I think it's super important sometimes to come to a country and have a plan, right? Most of my travels, I don't do any sort of planning. I kind of just get into the country, I talk to some locals, and do that from there. However, where we are in La Rioja right now, after talking to our tour guide and our translator, there's almost no tourists here. No tourists come here at all. It's in the northern part of Argentina where most tourists don't really come to. So it's been super interesting to see this part of the country, and it's actually what has influenced me to stay here for a little while. Not in this portion of Argentina, but in Buenos Aires, to really understand the culture and potentially learn a bit of the language. I want to turn this camera around, but I'm not going to.
I'm actually the first German you've met that is funny, considering I'm funny.
I will say, the Germans that I've met have definitely lacked a sense of humor.
It's my internationality.
They're big environmentalists, which again, you are not.
I am. I only took like 20 flights this year to about 9 countries, so it's totally fine.
Yeah, well, and if you divide the country by the flight, it comes out to like 2 flights.
Yeah, or 2 countries. Very cute.
Hola, perro. Hola. Hola, perro. Oh, you're so timid. Oh my God. Hello. You know, you should never pet strange dogs in foreign countries, but this one looks cool. Well, if you're squeamish, you definitely want to look away, because as we're standing here, launching the drones off, we have found a lamb's foot hen jaw. I don't think he's feeling too well. Uh-oh. This is literally Moo Moo Lanes from Mario Kart. We have a brown and black Argentinian cow. We have a calf. We have a Hyundai. We have a Toyota. And we've passed without issue. So right now we're at a very unique location here in Argentina that most people never even come to. This is the Lake of Two Colors. You'll see on the left side of the lake the golden and yellow hue of the water, while the right side has a blue-green hue. Now, you can see this distinct difference in the water because each side of the water is supercharged with different ions and minerals that clashes with the other side. That's why they don't mix. And you can see that the water going down the whole river is separate. Isn't that amazing?
Chiquito, mira. Sí, el loro.
Hola, hola, perrito.
Ah, ok.
Las venas van para el corazón.
Está bien.
El corazón está flojo y en puesto pillo.
Sí.
Oiga,
Anda,
¿hace
carne
cuánto?
cerquita.
Ah, claro.
No hay nada.
¿Cuánto
Ya,
hace que vive
fíjate,
acá,
trabaja parado.
don
Ya voy
Ramón?
a ir a Chile, sí, está.
Claro.
Pues ya voy a bajar. Mira, voy a bajar para ir
Oiga.
al contra.
Ah, bien. ¿Hace cuánto vive acá usted? Más o menos.
Yo no puedo andar.
Ramón,
Hay días estoy mejor.
Ramón, Ramón. Le pregunta hace cuánto vive
La
acá.
altura.
Claro.
Ramón, ¿hace cuánto tiempo vive acá, Ramón?
Sí. Ya estoy solo. Bueno, tengo dinero.
Ya va a venir Claudio.
Parrot, a bunny.
He can hear us.
No.
Yeah.
Muy lindo
Do you
día
think-
le toca.
Sí,
Sí.
muy. Ramón, ¿cuánto hace que usted está acá?
Can you type it? Can you type it on a phone?
I don't
No?
know if you can
Oh,
see
okay.
properly.
¿Han visto el corderito chiquito, bebé?
Is it okay to walk around? Sí.
¿Pueden dar una vuelta para conocer?
Sí.
Ya, ya.
Gracias. Wow. Jeremy. Jeremy.
Yeah.
There's no Wi-Fi, no electricity, but there's electricity, yeah.
I mean, yes, that's solar panel, but
Para batería y luz únicamente.
only batteries and like.
Not is there is there plumbing,
Plumbing was
like toilet, running water?
¿Cómo se llama aquel?
You know what? Tendrá un corriente.
No, no, es agua de vertiente, tiene todo.
Only river water.
Wow. So he gets the water from the river, drinks that water, lives just all off of the vegetables and whatnot, and
¿Cómo lo conoce, no?
And his sons, like,
Yeah.
Sí, se ha accidentado.
in the city.
Yeah.
So they come
Ah,
sometimes.
yo paso en la
bring him
blanca a veces.
like, you know,
Mar.
whatever he needs.
ah, okay.
And then they go back and he stays
En la
here.
blanca
And he
paso
said he's
yo
83,
siempre.
yeah.
¿Cuántos años tenemos?
83 años tiene.
83. Wow. That is incredible. I don't know how much of that you heard, but we're up here in one of the mountain ranges here in northern Argentina. And this man lives here in this house by himself at 83 years old. There's no Wi-Fi, no cell signal, no running water. He does have the basics of electricity, but it's only for solar panels, just to charge a little battery here and there. It's crazy. And basically, there's no he doesn't go grocery shopping. He lives off of everything here. You can see he has a little baby goat here.
It strangles itself when it's running, so that's why I'm holding it.
Oh my gosh.
Very cute.
Wow. No, it's not a goat, it's a lamb.
It's a lamb. Oh yeah.
Wow, it's so young.
And it's fluffy. You want to touch it? It's so fluffy. It's so cute.
I mean, look, this is literally just in the middle of nowhere. This is... Oh, dude, there's a... I don't know. Something's... Dude, something's in this box.
Is it?
Yeah.
What's in there?
Oh my god. It's a little baby stuck behind the box.
It's a lamb.
Oh, I think it's stuck.
Oh yeah, it is. Can you hold it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, hey. Hey. It's okay.
Wow.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, there you go.
I think it's on a line, on a leash.
I don't think it's supposed to be back there, though, no?
Hey. No, I don't think so. I think it's supposed to be in here.
In there?
I'm gonna make it free.
Oh, I don't know, dude. Don't mess with...
Then it comes out, and then I put it in the box. Yeah, come on.
Wow. Oh my god.
No, you know you can put it in here.
Yeah, don't drop it, though.
No. I have long arms. Don't worry. Hey, no, it's
There you go, buddy.
See, there we go.
Yeah, he probably slipped out of something.
Yeah.
Wow. This camera. I mean... This is as different of a lifestyle as you can get to something that we're used to. And we weren't even supposed to stop here. We were passing by and they mentioned the old man living here. And I was just very curious on stopping in and seeing and talking to him. But one thing that is an issue, he's incredibly blind, incredibly deaf, so you can't really hear what we're talking about. Oh. Well, Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think I found the bathroom. That is definitely an outhouse if I've ever seen one. And don't think for a second that I'm walking in there. You can see his house is just basically made of stone and clay. Here's his chair that the man would sit in. And wow, you can just see it's primitive, you know? And this old man just lives out here by himself. Which is, wow. Check this out. This is the part of Argentina you don't see, and the part of just daily life you don't see. Quickly, I'm just gonna show you the inside. Wow, look at his kitchen. Oh my goodness. Wow, this stove has to be minimum out of the 50s or the 40s. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, the table's just made out of like primitive sticks and whatnot. Wow, look at this. And I mean, it's a whole complex here. There's so many rooms. Another little like kitchen area, I guess. So, oh wow, he's got a little fire in here. Oh my God, this is amazing. I guess he's boiling up some water for some tea and coffee. Wow, this is incredible. This is, oh my goodness, wow. Okay, and this is his, I'm not going to go too far into here, but this is his bedroom, you know? You can see he's got a bed right here. There's no insulation. There's absolutely no insulation at all. He's got his backpack, he's got his jackets. Now, you talk about being a minimalist. This man is a minimalist. There's almost nothing here. Wow, oh my goodness, look at this. Wow, this is meat. This is meat that he's hanging. He'll hang it and dry it, and then it just stays well, you know? Again, you can just see how large this is. So 1 room, 2 rooms, 3, 4, 5 rooms in this, all made of stone and clay. Wow, look at this. Lightning McQueen is also here. Incredible. Oh my goodness, incredible.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
You want one?
Want what?
A sausage.
That's not a sausage.
You're a sausage yourself.
What is that?
It's a hot dog.
That is a hot dog. You are eating raw hot dogs in Argentina.
Do you want a cold hot dog?
It's not even warm? No.
How?
The sun?
It wasn't in the engine.
Photosynthesis?
So you don't want.
No. I don't want one of your cold hot dogs from the grocery store. I'm going to call the German consulate. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the abandoned mines of Argentina. What you can see here is what the mining operation used to look like, and you can see towers over there. Now it's quite difficult to tell the size of these towers or what they did. Well, this tower is 45 meters tall, and what it would do is it would transport the minerals and the workers all the way up here. It would have been about a three-hour ride on top of that, from the ground level of the near city to your work here in the mines. Now what I want to show you right now is pretty incredible but terrifying at the same time. You have to imagine this is 1903 when this mine was built. It was a different time. It was different people, different work ethic, different workforce. Could you imagine yourself walking into one of these things? Almost no electricity, using lanterns going in there. You can see it's crumbled now. Could you imagine working in there all day, all night? If something happened, like a mine collapse, there's almost no getting out of there. Now, as we walk through the abandoned mine, it's important to remember what was going on here. This was early 1900s, and the workers here weren't just Argentinians, because we are in Argentina. It was made up of immigrants everywhere from Spain to the Italians to the Irish. People came here and worked. And back then, the uneducated were exploited by the big businesses to come to the mine. They weren't paid very much, and the operational conditions were very poor. And what I really want to explain to you is right now I'm heavy breathing. It's quite difficult to think, and that's because of the altitude we're at. There's such little oxygen up here that is incredibly hard just to do simple tasks like walking around and talking to a camera. Could you imagine yourself? You're up here digging, working hard in a mine. And if you look up, you can see little holes up in the side. Those, every little hole you see with steel on it, those are different mines. The workers would walk up here, go into that mine, go into the ground. Now as we step down into the nitty-gritty of the mine, you can see here that the buildings now are abandoned. I mean, they haven't been used for almost a century at this point. You can just see that all the metals is rusted and broken and it's just non-operational. But you can just imagine, this used to be the life of so many, how they fed their families, how they made a livelihood. Coming up here every day, 3 hours to take the cable car, if you want to call it a cable car, up into the mine, exposing themselves to all sorts of hazards at that moment, even later in life. It just makes us think about the opportunities that we have right now. And it thinks about, well, if I was in this situation, would I be able to do it? Now, mining operations officially ceased here in the mid-1900s, and that's why everything's pretty abandoned. However, the Argentinian government, back in 2020, actually wanted to restart mining operations here because there's a lot of minerals still in these mountains. Like I said, there's copper, there's sulfur, there's bronze, there's gold. So there's a ton of money to be made here. However, the local population in the nearest city had no interest in mining operations coming back because they've grown so much agricultural situations there. There's so many plants and farms, and when you're doing mining like this, especially for these chemicals, or these compounds or minerals, a lot of chemicals are used to get the minerals out of the rocks. And you can see how difficult it is for me to talk, to articulate my words. The oxygen up here is not good. It's not good, but it's incredible. We are walking through history. And as we get our last views of the mine up here, it is time to descend the mountain so we don't get caught up here at nighttime. I want to thank you for following this journey along Argentina. It's been very nice to go and explore parts of the country that most people never go and explore themselves, even the locals here. And what I will say is I've been genuinely surprised by Argentina. I didn't expect it to look like this. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this at all. And what I want to say is that I think I'm going to stay here for a bit longer. I think I'm going to stay, explore this country more, explore the language more, and explore the culture more. What I am going to do now is I'm going to say a thank you to all the supporters of this channel, as well as I'm going to include a little clip at the end of this. It's just a little blooper clip that I think is fun for you to see. And it's important for me to know that you enjoy the videos coming out. So if you want to let me know what you thought of this series, I would really appreciate it. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next adventure.
Oh yeah, all right, I'll move, I guess.
Yeah. Lean on me. Snip, snop, snappy, 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 snaps. Scheiße.
No.
Oh, is this recording? Yep.
Welcome to Argentina, part 5. How many parts are you actually doing?
Dude, I don't know.
Okay.
Sometimes I record myself saying multiple part numbers just in case. So that's good. Now I have 5. Now I have to say it. Birds!
Not big birds. No.
Those are pirates.
To the invisible boatmobile!